Hey guys, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Julia. So tomorrow it's Star Wars Day, and because of that I wanted to show you how to make some Star Wars themed cupcakes today. This video is also a collab video with Garrett from Food Affair with Gare, and over at his channel he's doing some delicious Star Wars themed cookies, and you have to check them out, and I'll just leave a link for his channel down below in my description. He's also doing some other amazing stuff over there, so you have to check him out. So my cupcakes here are basically a chocolate Bailey's cupcake, and then they are topped with some Oreo Buttercream. I've also made some green and red lightsabers for my cupcakes out of fondant, and my skills with fondant is 0. So I'm not really going to do a tutorial on how to do these lightsabers because it's my first time ever working with fondant, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that again. I'm so bad at that, but I really want to try it for this Star Wars video here, and yeah, I tried my best, but I'll just show you a quick video around here somewhere, yeah, and just tell you what I did. First I took some red fondant and took some of my Tylose and kind of kneaded that in, and when that was kneaded well in, I just rolled some strips out and cut them so they look like the light of the sword, and kind of shaped the edges so they weren't so sharp. And I did the same with the green, and then I made the sword handles. I have no idea what you call them in English. Sword handles? The thing that you hold with the black fondant, and I also added some Toulouse for that, and then I shaped them into those handles. I'm not really sure if they actually look like handles. Yeah, and then I tried to glue them together with some Toulouse and some water, kind of making some edible glue, but that did not turn out so great, so I just took some toothpicks and kind of got that through from the handle up to the green and the red tip or the sword, and I just cut the rest of the toothpick up after my swords have dried. So I actually made these swords yesterday, and yeah, so they are completely dry today. You can probably just make them a few hours before using, and yeah, that was basically my light sword mini tutorial on how I did them, but I'm sure you can make them 10 times prettier, so you probably don't even need my tutorial. I just wanted to show you how I made them, and I'm sorry about the looks, but yeah, my fingers and fondant and creativity, no. Okay, but let's get going with these cupcakes, and yeah, enjoy the video. So for my chocolate Bailey's cupcakes, I'm going to use some buttermilk, oil, flour, milk, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, baking soda, salt, Bailey's of course, eggs, and some sugar. And the ingredients for my Oreo Buttercream, I will show you when I'm going to make that. So in this bowl here, I'm going to mix all of my dry ingredients together, which is flour, cocoa powder, sugar, baking soda, and salt. And I'm just going to mix these together here. Okay, so like that. And in this bowl here, I'm going to add in my wet ingredients, which is eggs, milk, buttermilk, oil, Bailey's, and my vanilla extract. And I'm just going to whisk all of this together like that, and And I'm just going to turn on my oven at 160 degrees C convection oven. And now I'm actually just going to add in my dry ingredients, but I'm just going to add in a little at a time to make sure it gets well mixed. And then just whisk. So my dough is now mixed and ready to get into my cupcake forms. And I've just taken some cupcake or muffin forms like this and then added some of these paper forms in. And I have 2 of these tins ready. And I'm just going to fill them. And I'll just fill all of my forms here and then I will return. And now they are ready to get into the oven, and I'm going to bake them for around 20 to 22 minutes. So my cupcakes are now done, and I can see that I've added a bit too much cake batter in my forms. So just remember not to add that much cake batter as I did. But I'll just let these cool and take the others out of the oven as well. And when they are cooled, I'll be making my buttercream. So my cupcakes are now completely cooled, and I just tasted one of them and it is so moist and delicious. So because they are cooled now, I am ready to make my Oreo buttercream. And for that buttercream, I'm going to use some soft butter, some icing sugar, vanilla extract, and I've just taken some Oreos and scraped the cream out. And then I took the cookies and put them in a blender and blended them until they have a sand consistency. And I'm also going to use a tiny splash of milk. So first up, I'm going to mix my soft butter with my cookie cream. And I'm just going to mix this for a few minutes. Like so. And then I add in my icing sugar and my vanilla extract and a little splash of milk. And I'm just going to whisk this for a minute or 2. And then I just add in my crushed Oreo cookies. And mix again. And now my buttercream is done. So I have some of my cupcakes here, and I have just transferred my Oreo buttercream into a piping bag with a tip out here. And then I'm just going to put some out on my cupcakes here. And I am so not a pro at this, so don't laugh at me. But I'm just going to do it like that. And then I just take my homemade light sauce, like these here. And then I just place them as nice as I can on here. And then the other one like that. So this here is my Star Wars inspired cupcakes, and I will just serve them up a bit more nicely, and then I will cut one open for you. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe for my chocolate Baileys cupcakes topped with Oreo buttercream and my Star Wars light sauce. But remember, you don't have to use those light sauce. You can make these cupcakes any day of the year. And if you want to make these yourself, just go down in the description and you can find all the ingredients down there. Don't forget to check out Garrett's awesome channel here on YouTube and see his Star Wars cookies. I've just left a link for his video down below in my description. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel here first, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!